Hey y'all, come on in, everybody. Come on in. Come on in because we have a lot to talk about tonight.
Oh, yes.
We have a lot to talk about tonight. We're talking about the Eagle football player that refused to go to the White House. DACA again, Don Jr. and his wife, what happened, what went down. The $1.5 trillion infrastructure investment plan, the Democrats' memo, and so much more. So we have a lot to talk about
We
tonight.
surely do.
So I want everybody to come on in. I can tell you all about what happened to us on the weekend.
Yes.
It's a whole totally new week. I'm happy. You happy? You
I'm
feel
very
good?
happy. I feel great.
And this is the week of Valentine's Day.
Yes.
I'll just probably chill with just a big old box of chocolates and think nothing of it. Okay, everybody. Are we up on all portals?
We are ready.
Are we ready?
Yes.
Okay. Hit it, Rob. Hey y'all, welcome to Diamond and Silk Chit Chat Live with your host Diamond and Silk.
Oh yes.
Silk, oh Silk. It was a long weekend. I had a lot of fun over the weekend, but before we get started, tonight's show is being brought to you by the Diamond and Silk Tour. If you have not gotten your tour tickets and you need to get them, I advise you to head on over there to diamondandsilk.com, click on Diamond and Silk Chit Chat Tour or it's Chit Chat Tour to go ahead and reserve your seating at either Jacksonville, Florida, Dallas, Texas, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Charlotte, North Carolina. Go ahead and reserve your seating.
And we're still working on North Carolina.
Yeah, so they're still adding North Carolina to the books. So go ahead and reserve your seating because we want to see your face in the place. I'm just getting excited. Fox News is going to be there with us. Rachel's going to be there from Fox and Friends.
Yes.
Head on over there, you all. Get your ticket.
Oh, yeah.
Get your ticket.
And also, while we're talking about the Chit Chat Tour, special thank you to one of our sponsors, Gino. He is going to be doing a photographer there. He's going to be the photographer there.
Taking the pictures.
And taking the photos.
Gino! In case you all forgot who Gino was.
Yes.
Doing the early, back in 2015-16. He was the one that would be backstage taking pictures. Like if you was taking pictures with then Donald Trump before he became president.
Right.
He was the photographer that was taking the pictures back then.
That's right.
Hello,
so
Gino.
He's one of our sponsors. He's coming in to do this for us. And we are so honored for that.
I'm going to tell you, it's going to be so exciting to see him.
Oh, yes.
It's going to be so exciting.
Yes, we got to catch up.
I also wanted to mention another event that's happening. We're going to be at Mar-a-Lago on February the 25th for the Truth About Israel Gala.
Okay.
The truth is about speaking the truth about Israel. There's going to be a gala right there on February
the 25th.
The 25th at Mar-a-Lago. So we are going to be there.
Yes.
So I hope you all can come and join us there as well. We are busy.
Girl, yes. I'm like, do people understand we really are busy?
We are just like busy.
We're not sitting here just doing this right here, twiddling the thumbs and just think. We are really, really busy and working hard because we really want to help America. We want to really educate people and let people understand what's really been going on behind the scenes of a lot of things. And with everybody waking up, and people being able to voice, I'm starting to see a lot of people that are being able to be vocal
and voice their opinion,
and voice their opinion, voice how they feel, and I give 2 cents about who say what about it.
I like that,
and that's good.
Speaking of the people and speaking about saving America, we were over the weekend. We was at in Houston, Texas, for a Sky High event for St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. They were raising money, and we got to see it all go down. I had a phenomenal time. We sat at a table with full of cowboys and ranchers.
Oh yes, they were fine too. I ain't gonna lie about it. They were fine. They were fine. Some of them was married, and no, we ain't hitting on no married man, but they were fine.
Nice eye candy at my table.
Yes,
it was just nice eye candy. I don't have a problem with nice eye candy.
No.
But we had a phenomenal time.
Right.
There at the event. People raising money for St. Jude's, people with cancer.
Yeah.
And, if you can donate, donate, you all donate to Sky High. They raise money for St. Jude's.
Yeah.
Donate to St. Jude's. I mean,
seeing all of the different stories, seeing the people that was there, it was really amazing and it was phenomenal. And I was so honored to be there.
Another thing is those children, because, some of them are probably going to pass away.
They're terminal, right.
Right. But it gives me hope to maybe want to live a better life.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't need to eat that extra steak that week. You see what I'm saying?
Or that baked potato.
Right. Or maybe I need to take care of myself a little bit more because, I'm not going through that, but seeing them go through that, it makes you appreciate your life. And the mere fact that they can some of them can stay
happy going through it all.
And so when you donate to like Sky High for St. Jude's, they raise money for these kids to be able to, while they're going through their trials and tribulations or going through their suffering or whatever, they make it easy for them where they can go on different type of adventures and camps and things.
Yes.
So that they can not always feel like they're in this bubble being sick.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right,
so
right.
I appreciate being
I'm
there.
I'm going to try to say this right. I heard somebody say, or I might have said it, or you may have said it, but it's like they are an angel. They're here. Even though they know they're not going to be with us long, they're here to let us see how we can live our better life.
How we can live our best life.
Because when you speak to them, they're not sad.
They just want to live.
I'm trying to explain it.
Well, they just want to live as normal as they can live
for the time that they have.
And St. Jude's, you all, it's a hospital where if your child has cancer, you can take your child to the hospital. I don't think that you don't have to pay anything out of your pocket.
That's right.
And I think that they have it where they put the parents up in these Ronald McDonald houses.
That's right.
While your child is getting care for their illness.
That's right.
So I just, the whole event was phenomenal.
Yeah.
The money that they raised was phenomenal.
Yeah.
The things that they auction off, I was just very impressed. And I will be, I'll be going back.
Oh,
I
most
had
definitely.
so much fun with that.
Most definitely. Yes.
Well, speaking of St. Jude's, Eric Trump, he had a foundation with St. Jude's. And because of the election, I think he had to sort of pull back from that.
Yes, he raised a lot of money for the children there at St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital.
Right.
And with everything going on, the left got so down on him about him raising this money for the foundation. That he basically shut it down.
But here's the deal. At least he was raising money. Hillary Clinton wasn't raising money for her foundation. She was doing pay for play.
That's right.
You give me a lot of money, I will play with you. And that's what she did. Because I bet you today, if you look up her foundation, I bet you it ain't raising money like it was raising before. Because she ain't got no power.
Right.
She ain't got no pay for play. She can't play no more. She can't give you anything.
That's right.
That's
right.
That's right. That should tell the tale right there.
But see, the left only complain about the things that they're doing, and they push it off on you like you're doing it.
See, that's what I can't stand about The left, I'll tell you, the hypocrisy on the left is real.
But he raised a lot of money for this research center and research hospital, and he did so much good things for the St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. And I mean, it's just a shame with what the left is doing.
Well, you know,
they are hypocrites.
But you know what? We have to pick the torch up and keep running with it to help save lives. I think that this is saving lives.
That's right.
Speaking of lives, you all, one of the Trump family members were targeted today. Let me tell you the 411, the backstory on that.
Yeah.
Donald Trump Jr. wife, Vanessa, was quickly taken to a New York hospital earlier Monday after she opened a suspicious envelope filled with a mysterious white powder, sparking a massive security protocol. Ms. Trump was rushed to a New York hospital out of an abundance of caution, but further testing showed the powder was non-hazardous. So I don't know who was playing this scaredy cat game or trying to scare their family up, but I think it's sad and it's sick. Yeah. And, you know, we take these here cases seriously because back during when we had the 9/11 event, you know, people started sending powder in the mail and it was hurting people.
Right.
I don't know if it was sources of anthrax or what it was.
Or what it was.
But it was harming people.
And, you know, I sit and I look at this, okay? And the left, they are some straight hypocrites for real.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? Because they sit on their soapbox.
Right.
They talk about everybody else. They call our president the most derogatorious names that I can think of.
Right.
But just as soon as he called them back a name, they want to say, oh, no, not the president.
That's right. He should.
And then they take and say, oh, these people are this way or these people are that way. Right. And they're that way themselves.
That's exactly how it is.
Shame on whoever sent this here. Whatever they sent to Mrs. Trump.
Right.
Shame on you.
It was white powder. I don't think it was non-hazardous. It could have been like baking soda or whatever like that.
Yeah, but still powder. Shame on you because the deal is you start putting that in the mind of more crazy folk.
To think that they can
think that it's okay to do that.
Powder.
That's right.
I hope that they fingerprint it. I mean, I hope whoever did they catch
they do some type of research on that because it's a shame.
It's a shame that people will take and send that kind of stuff. You know, I'm doing something wrong. Me and my gadgets, thank you. It's a shame that people will send that type of stuff through the mail, not realizing you may get caught.
That's right.
You may get caught doing that.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And I'm surprised that we don't have, you know, with all of the technology that we don't have sophisticated things that will catch you if you're doing something. Do you all know with your cell phones?
Right.
Even if you cut your device off where they don't know your location, they still know your location.
Yeah.
They know everywhere you go. And the only way for them not to know, I think, is to basically cut the phone off.
All the way off.
And sometimes that don't do any good. You just have to leave the phone home.
Right.
So Big Brother is watching us. So with Big Brother watching us, I wish it was a way that we can catch people in the act when they're doing these derogatory things. Because that could have scared her half to death. I know that was scary for her.
Yeah.
Now you got to be rushed to the hospital. They got to test you. Then they got to test this powder. It's nerve-wracking.
And she have children.
And she don't have time to be playing. The one thing about Vanessa Trump, she's not all out there in the limelight. She's a very low-key, humble being, humble soul.
Yes.
Leave her alone. Leave the Trump family alone. I've never seen it like this. You know, I'm looking at all of the presidents and their families.
Right.
You never bothered the family. You left the children alone.
Yes.
And in my lifetime, and it could have happened back in the day.
Okay.
Why do they keep messing with the Trump children? You know, first they want to single out Ivanka and compare her to this dictator's sister the other day, and now you all are singling out this family, sending them. I mean, it's crazy.
It's crazy. It's wrong, and it's time to stop it. You know, those presidents had a chance to spend the money, raise the deficit, do everything that they wanted to do for their 4 to 8 years.
Right.
Allow President Trump the opportunity to do whatever he's going to do in his 8 years.
Look, I always say this here, Sick. I say, you know, Okay, let's look at the presidents. Obama, they say he didn't know nothing. He wasn't nothing but a community organizer.
That's right.
Y'all gave him 8 years.
Gave him a chance.
8 years.
Gave him a chance.
All right. And then it was George Bush. They went around the left-wing media, used to call him, they used to make fun of him, and they used to treat him like he was stupid and didn't know nothing. But we gave him 8 years.
We gave him 8 years.
Bill Clinton.
Yes.
Okay. He backed that thing up and dropped it like it was hot. And Monica Lewinsky had the just to prove it.
Yes, she did.
But they gave him 8 years.
8 years.
Give President Trump his time like they gave the rest of them.
That's right. With respect.
That's right. And leave the children alone. Leave them alone. That's all I say. Leave them alone.
That's right.
Speaking of leaving alone, girl, Philadelphia Eagles Malcolm Jenkins said it wasn't worth his time to meet with President Trump.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he said.
You
know, after winning the Super Bowl. He went on to add that he would rather spend time working with other leaders on issues we've been fighting for. This individual called my peers and my so-called SOBs. What do he mean by? He's saying that Trump called his peers.
Okay. And President Trump
did not call his peers no SOBs.
No, he did not.
People have selective hearing.
They have, and they take it out of context.
And they don't hear it all the way out.
They do not.
They don't hear it all the way out.
That's right.
Okay, and so Jenkins, please. He claims that he's not interested in a photo op.
Mm-hmm.
He would rather spend his time working with whoever on the issue. And my thing is, well, why not work with Trump?
Why not?
You have an opportunity to go up there.
Yeah.
He's the most powerful man in the world. He is the president.
That's right.
And he is the one that can make some things happen.
That's right.
So why are you talking to the people in the hood when they ain't got 2 quarters to rub together? Why are you talking with the Congressional Black Caucus, the NAACP, the
CBC,
what is it called? The
NAACP,
the coalition,
Rainbow
Coalition. When ain't none of them done nothing for the hood. All they doing is sitting around and talking.
That's right.
Fanning flies, telling lies, and spreading more alibis.
That's
what they do.
That's all they're doing.
What have they done? So you sit and you talk with the same people.
The same people.
Nothing gets done.
Not a thing gets done.
So I don't get what he said. So Jenkins was asked, this here you are, because he was on a show. If the president called and said, put the protest aside, I want you to come and let's talk about issues like criminal reform, would you do it? And so Jenkins replied and said he would consider doing it. If you can go directly to the president of the United States and talk about the issues that are plaguing the communities, it's a responsibility, no matter how you feel about someone on a personal level. And that's how he should have answered the question first off, instead of putting all this other stuff in there. Because I forgot about that second stuff he said.
Right.
Because I was on that first stuff that he said, and that made me want to go off on him.
That's right. Because the opportunity only presents itself once. You have the opportunity there to meet with the president of the United States.
That can help change.
And see, from my understanding, Jenkins, they have some type of 3-point thing that they're doing where it talks about criminal justice reform and all of these other different things that it do to help to enter into urban cities. Okay. All right. Well, with this 3-point plan that he has, guess what? President Trump also wants to do prison reform, want to do stuff for the inner and urban cities. You know, you can get there and work together and do things like that. You know, it's time for, people. It's time for Black people to stop listening to everybody else around you because they don't have the opportunity to go sit there with the president.
Right.
But God chose you to be the chosen vessel to go sit there and be there with the president.
You were able to win a Super Bowl.
Exactly.
Yeah. He got his little paperwork.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Silk. You're going to say something. Go ahead, Silk. Go ahead and get it out. Can I get it? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Steve Harvey had the same opportunity, and he had things planned for boys, young boys, where they, need fathers.
Right.
Okay, he have his program.
He was like a mentor.
He was like a mentor.
And he has a mentoring program.
But the deal is, Steve Harvey, his son don't need a house.
No.
His son have a house, a place to stay.
His son got a daddy.
But he have this program to help other boys that don't have a home, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Because as soon as Steve Harvey's go up there, now everybody want to be all dogmatic on Steve Harvey for going up there just to share with the president of the United States his thoughts, somebody that can help him. So I'm almost finished.
Go ahead.
So if he went up there to do that, I'm listening to Jenkins. Is this the reason why Jenkins is scared to go sit with the president?
Or you got your little wrinkle up paper talking about what we gonna do.
Yeah.
But somebody got to see what you gonna do.
We got to see
you
that.
You can't keep that in the box among the few of you all. This is what we want to do. And then now one of you got 2 quarters to rub together to do it. I mean, Jenkins, you ain't no billionaire.
That's
right.
You
make enough money where you can build an inner and urban city.
That's right.
I mean, you can donate. The deal is that let somebody see your plan, because at the end of the day, everybody want to help with this, even the president.
That's right.
He's the businessman. Not only is he a businessman, but he's a builder. He knows how to do this. If I want a burger, I'm going to go to Burger King. I'm not going to go to no steakhouse to get a burger.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? Still, I done got chills, but maybe I need to waffle with cheese. No tomato, extra ketchup, cut in half.
Cut it in half.
I mean, you see what I'm saying?
So it's time to get off the football field and come have a seat at the table.
Right.
So that we can discuss these issues and find a solution to solve the issues, because we've been talking a long time.
Well, you know,
about the same issue.
But I don't understand. So why isn't the media? You know, they focus on this guy and what he said, but they never focus on the players that wanted to go up there. They don't ever focus on that.
Why?
What about focusing on the players that are excited about going up there? You know, I always say it is a great honor to be invited to the White House. Yeah, you all. We wasn't invited up under the black president. It is an honor when any sitting president.
That's
right. I don't even want to make this here about this president. It's an honor when any president invite you to the White House. So keep your bias at home.
At the house.
Check your ego at the door.
That's right.
And go meet with the president. And if you have a solution, because see, that's what's wrong with liberals and Democrats.
Right.
You want to talk all this junk, but you don't have one solution.
One way to
on how
you're
gonna solve it. You got Nancy Pelosi and them. They don't come to the table about nothing. They don't know how to solve nothing.
Yes.
All they do is criticize everything.
And one thing I know about President Trump, he's a problem solver.
That's what he is.
He loves to solve problems.
And a shot call.
Yeah. So you bring that problem there to the table. It's easy to solve it. Right. And the deal is the solution is there. But the people on the left don't want to talk about that. Because they want to keep you under. The longer they keep you under, the longer they can control it.
It's almost like they want to keep you oppressed and depressed.
That's right.
It's what they like. They like to keep you oppressed, depressed, and acting like everything is just a blur.
Yeah.
And like the country is going to fall tomorrow. And that's not true.
That's why they want to keep California high. They want to keep people high on that ooh-wee so that you won't see what's going on for real. Look, when we come back, we're going to talk about the $15 minimum wage that they fighting for. McDonald's.
And how McDonald's is fighting for. But we're going to give you our thoughts about it.
Yeah.
We'll be right back with more Chit Chat.
Hey y'all. Hey. Okay, so I know that you all have been having problems with these social medias not getting our notification. You can't find us. You're getting booted off whenever you watch a video. So here's what I want you to do.
Listen up.
Go to diamondandsilk.com and click on Chit Chat. Yes, we back, baby.
That's right.
With Chit Chat at diamondandsilk.com. So if you can't view it on Facebook, Twitter, Periscope, Instagram, YouTube, then go on over there to our website.
That's right.
diamondandsilk.com.
Because you know they're coming for us, right?
Oh, girl. Go, 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 go. Hey, y'all, go to diamondandsilk.com and click on Chit Chat Live. Diamondandsilk.com. Go ahead, go ahead.
Twitter.
Oh, go. Y'all ain't got nothing on us.
Nothing.
Forget you, YouTube. Get out the way. Diamondandsilk.com.
Hey y'all.
Hey.
We are so excited about 2018 because of the Diamond and Silk Chit Chat Tour. Now, we want to see your face in the place.
That's
right. So I want you to head over there to diamondandsilk.com, click on Chit Chat Tour to reserve your seating.
That's right.
Now, there's 2 types of tickets. You have the VIP seating and you also have the general admission seating.
That's right.
Okay, and while you're over there, make sure you click on the Shop Now button to get your Trump Bling pins. Baby, we want to represent in 2018. So you want to do all of that on diamondandsilk.com. All right, you all. So welcome back to the show.
Welcome back.
Okay, so we this here came up, you all. We was driving somewhere, and I think they were talking about the fact that. Let me just read it to you. Okay. So on the 50th anniversary of the Memphis sanitation strike, thousands of fast food workers walked off their jobs in 24 cities, demanding a $15 minimum wage hike. Okay. All right.
And it's for McDonald's?
And this is for McDonald's.
Okay.
A fast food. Okay. And so let me just give us.
Go ahead.
Because I know people gonna be like, well, yes, they need $15,000. They need $15,000.
No. Okay. Go ahead.
But the one thing that we know is like jobs like McDonald's, Burger King, Taco Bell, those jobs used to be for high schoolers.
Right.
When you got out of high school, if you didn't have a sport or an activity after school,
that's right.
You took your behind to a job.
That's right.
You didn't sit up in the house playing no video game. It wasn't no phones back then. It was pages back then. But you didn't spend your time. You took your behind to a job, right?
That's right.
And so those were the jobs that you went to. And manufacturing, if you didn't have like a college degree,
right,
or you wasn't in one of those jobs where you were a teacher or something like that,
right?
Manufacturing were jobs to take care of family.
You was able to make a living
taking care of a family. But now we have it flipped where people are trying to take care of a family working at McDonald's.
Okay.
And my deal is President Trump has created 2.4 million jobs.
Right.
It's time for them people at McDonald's that want that $15 to go get them a real job. Those jobs supposed to be saved for the young people, I thought.
Well, they are supposed to be saved for the young people.
They wasn't structured to take care of
let me tell you what happened.
Okay, what happened?
So what happened is we have such an influx of illegal aliens here in this country, taking a lot of the jobs. And then you have different presidential administration sending the good jobs overseas. Okay.
Those were the past administrations.
The past administrations sending the good jobs overseas, which then caused people to have to find a job by any means necessary. So they will work 2 and 3 jobs, one being McDonald's.
That's right.
All right.
That's right.
Now it's a new day.
It's a new day.
Okay.
It's a new day.
And President Trump has brought back the jobs. The jobs
2.4 million of them to be exact.
The jobs that President Obama said would never come back are coming back. Okay. So now
when you can get your 15 up to $20, $25 an hour.
Right.
Yeah.
But see, people done got so complex and so used to working at McDonald's. Okay. That a lot of them fear going to work at another job. So they're gonna have to get off the hind parts and go, and find them a better job, because these companies are not meant to be a career job.
Right. Unless you are like a manager.
Right. Exactly. Now, if they go in, and they can demand $15 minimum wage, but what's going to happen is the companies are going to innovate, and what's going to happen, everything is going to be self-serve.
That's right.
Before you know it, you'll be there flipping your own burger.
Or a robot.
Yeah.
Please get your sandwich. Do you want that?
That's what's going to be happening. And then your job, your tax-paying job, going to be gone.
Right.
To the robot.
Right.
Or to yourself when you go get a burger.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
These jobs right here are for teenagers. They were designed for teenagers.
Right.
So that they, whenever they get out of school, summer jobs, if they want to go get them some shoes or summer clothes or school clothes.
Because what prepares the child for the workforce?
That's right.
You got to get prepared for that. You can't take no child and let him lay on his behind for years.
Right.
And then think you're going to throw him out there in the workforce. He going to be, but you do that while they're in high school.
That's right.
Like that.
It's supposed to be a preparation.
Right.
But Diamond, if you look at it, the millennials, let's look at the millennials. I'm talking about you young folks.
I'm raising them. I don't know.
But the deal is, the way things used to be, they have access to too much right now. So by the time they get to become teenagers, the things that we did when we became teenagers, they're doing now when they're like 7, 8, 9 years old. So they don't, ever get that chance to really live and really transition into the workforce.
So they feel like they have a sense of entitlement, like they can lay up on their behind, play their little game on their phone, and somebody's supposed to do something for them.
Right.
See, that we got to get rid of that mentality.
The tools that is needed in order to be able to work for somebody, it's been lost.
Because they don't. And now, if you see do you know? We getting off the subject.
I know, and we.
Do you know? I can walk in the store, and if there is a millennium there, do you know they don't know how to count back change?
They don't even know how to count back change.
They don't need.
That's right.
If I wanted, if my total was $5.41 and I gave you $5 or I gave you $6 or a penny, they don't even know. They're like, why you giving me that penny?
1 cent. Right.
They don't. Certain things they don't understand.
Tools that people, they're not going to even know how to tell time.
Right, because everything is digital.
If you don't teach them, go out.
That's why you never forget the basics.
That's
you
right.
have to always go back to your basics.
You go back to your basics, but they're not being taught the basics anymore. They're not being taught how to write in cursive.
So when all of us die off,
that's right.
This country gonna be? They gonna destroy it.
Exactly. They're not even.
They just gonna print the money and find the gold to pay for it later. They gonna do what they want to do.
They don't even know how to write in cursive. They're not even teaching the kids how to write in cursive. So a lot of those skills that we grew up on and we learned and evolved into, so that we can be equipped for the world. A lot of them, no, it's just computer, and they're like this right here.
So you're going to have a lot of these kids, if they don't get it together, laying up on their parents.
That's right.
It's what you're going to do.
That's right.
Because I think in the 11th and 12th grade, if you don't have no after school activity, your behind should be going to work for 4 hours in the afternoon.
Right.
Then after you leave that job, you go home and do your little homework.
That's right.
And get yourself
do
back
your
up
chores.
together. Yes, right.
That's
for
right.
the next day. And that right there will keep you out of trouble.
That's right.
Keep you off the corner and keep you from in front of the liquor store looking crazy with the rest of them. That all of them should have a job. Every last one of them.
Everybody should have a job doing something, working something, utilizing something. Because if you don't use it, you're going to lose it.
That's right.
It starts right here in the brain, and you have to know how to put pen to paper. You got to know how to tell time. I mean, if the cell phones go out, the digital go out, they're not going to know what the hands, what the first, they're not going to know what none of the hands means. They're going to be like, what is this? Why this line here?
Lord Jesus.
What's that little dot there for?
Well, listen, girl, speaking of children, let's talk about the DACA dreamers.
Okay.
Now, some of the DACA dreamer recipients threaten to leave the country if Congress don't reach a deal. That's what they were. Some of the dreamers who were protected under DACA are not waiting around to be deported if a deal is not reached in Congress.
Yeah.
They're threatening to leave of their own accord. An example of this trend, Sister Alex and Danielle Velez entered the country as children on a visitor visa with their parents from Venezuela.
Okay.
And they stayed illegally after the visas expired.
Okay.
And this is what they say. This is coming from the Free Beacon. I will leave America as soon as possible, said Alex, who is 19. I want to be able to leave on my own terms. I'm not going to be waiting for anyone to come for me. Alex and I both over this DACA situation, added Daniela, who is 24. I will close my business, leave work and school. Peace.
Adios.
Bobby.
Bye.
Bye, Felicia. Okay, now here's the deal.
Okay.
See, I don't like this sense of entitlement, especially when you done broke the law.
That's right.
Because you had no business overstaying your visa.
That's right.
And I put it up on their parents until they turn of the age of 18.
That's right.
Once you turn 18, now you know better.
You're supposed to be grown.
You're supposed to be grown.
That's
You're supposed to know better.
You're supposed to know
but
better.
Here's the deal. Why they had that visa, why did nobody get them legally?
Okay, come on.
See, Democrats want not only the dreamers protected and given status, but their parents as well. Despite the parents having knowingly broke the law and skipping past everyone who followed the rules.
Right.
Those people had to wait and pay all of the fees to do it the right way.
Yes.
And when you pass something that forgives without penalty, people who don't follow the rules, you would do a disservice both to the rules and to the people who are actually following them. So when you tell a group of people, we just go, you don't have to follow it.
Right.
It does a disservice to everybody.
That's right.
Because what about the ones that's following it?
That's following it.
And we had an opportunity to meet a couple.
Yeah.
And we was in the airport, you all over the weekend. We had our backs to the window, so nobody noticed us.
Yeah.
But somebody noticed us anyway. I was sitting there having, I better stop telling everybody what I was eating.
You better stop talking
These
about
people
what you
ain't
was
even
eating.
paying me.
No, don't say what you was eating.
Okay. So
but it was
you
good.
all, but we was talking to, so a couple came up to me.
It was custard filled.
It surely was, you all.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
And our daddy, when he used to take us to school back in the day, he used to drive a stick shift, drank coffee. Don't tell me, you all, because I couldn't figure it out in my mind today how he did it. But he would stop at this place every morning to make sure we had this particular snack before we went to school. So it just brought, when I saw it, it brought back memories. Okay. So I had to get some. Okay. So anywho, so we sitting there, and this couple comes up to us, and they are Hispanic. And not was the wife from here, from the USA?
I believe so.
Okay, but the husband was from Mexico.
Right.
And what happened was the husband got deported.
Right.
Okay, he got deported. Well,
he got caught and he got deported back.
And he got deported.
That's
back.
right, because he was
here
illegally.
Illegally.
That's right.
Well, she didn't get mad. So what she did, now they were boyfriend and girlfriend.
That's right.
Okay, when that happened. But what she did, she went to Mexico and she married him.
Mm-hmm.
And then after she married him, he had to stay there. He couldn't come with her.
Right.
But she got in line.
Yes.
Had him get in line, wait his turn, helped him fill out his paperwork for him to pay all of his fees.
Yes.
For him to become legal. And it took her 3 years to do it.
That's right.
So when I see these children at their ages, why haven't they gotten in line and waited their turn?
And paid their fees. That's right.
See, and so I asked this couple, well, how do you feel about the people that's jumping ahead? They are appalled about it.
That's right.
They can't, they had to stand in line. Her husband couldn't come here for 3 years.
That's right.
Until all of that was straightened out.
That's
now,
right.
He has his paperwork.
He's
an American.
Yes.
He's not afraid.
That's right.
He's not hiding in the trenches.
That's right.
And he works.
He works.
He don't get any type of assistance.
He's now upset because you have the illegal aliens that's now taking his job.
Right.
But he did it the right way.
Right. You know, and keep in mind now, DACA, it was unconstitutional from the start.
That's right.
You know, Obama didn't have the right to overrule that type of legislation.
That's right.
That was supposed to be up to Congress. You know, Obama signed the law. He don't make up no law. You know, Obama was acting sort of like a dictator. Talk about what he gonna do because he had the power of the pen to sign and stuff. You know what I mean? That's why we have Congress.
Barack Hussein Obama.
That's what he was doing, girl. Speaking of Barack, you know, some pictures came out on them today. Somebody painted them.
You talking about the one with him sitting in the middle of ivy?
A bunch of flowers and stuff. Just flowers.
That poison ivy that he was sitting in the middle of. It was ivy that he was sitting in. I call it poison ivy. And I looked at him. I said, poison ivy with a snake. You know how snakes are in poison ivy? That's what came to my mind when I saw it.
Well, okay. At least his painter sort of got it right because at least he looked like himself. But Michelle Obama, that don't look like her.
Wait a minute.
Whoever painted
Why
Michelle
would you put
Obama,
a chair in the middle of some weeds?
I have no idea.
That didn't look right to me.
Okay, maybe the photo didn't look right where he was sitting, but at least he looked as close to himself as possible. Michelle Obama looked like I could have drew that. Michelle Obama did not look like herself on her painting.
Okay, no, she did not.
I look at that. Michelle should have fainted.
She should have.
Got there and said, "What's wrong with you? Did you paint this to me? Because this don't look nothing like me."
Was you sick that day when you painted this?
Maybe she just got tired. The lady just
got tired.
It was too much.
No comment. I have no comment, Diamond.
No comment. You know, we gotta take a break, girl.
Is it time for break? We ain't got finished with this segment.
We ain't got finished with this segment. That's how we do. That's how we do, unless you want to skip break.
No, go ahead. We got to take our break.
Okay, so when we come back, you all, we will continue about the Democratic memo and much more. We'll be right back with more Chit Chat. Mm-hmm. Hey, y'all.
Hey.
We are so excited about 2018 because of the Diamond and Silk Chit Chat Tour. Now, we want to see your face in the place.
That's
so
right.
I want you to head over there to diamondandsilk.com, click on Chit Chat Tour to reserve your seating.
That's right.
Now there's 2 types of tickets. You have the VIP seating and you also have the general admission seating.
That's right.
Okay, and while you're over there, make sure you click on the Shop Now button to get your Trump Bling pins. Baby, we want to represent in 2018. So you want to do all of that on diamondandsilk.com. Oh my God, Silk, I love it. I can dance to that all night.
Yes.
Trump's your president, baby. Okay, so let's talk about this Democratic memo. Well, you know, the Republicans released their memo. The Democrat didn't like it, so they was releasing their rebuttal memo. But the Democratic memo has been laced with numerous of properly classified and especially sensitive passages. Okay, so let me just give you the backstory. All right, President Donald Trump just refused to release the House Democratic rebuttal FISA memo and sent it back to the House for changes. Okay, the White House on Friday told Democrats on the House Intelligence Committee to redraft their rebuttal, saying sensitive details need to be stripped before it can be made public. All right, although the president is inclined to declassify the February 5th memorandum because the memorandum contains numerous properly classified and especially sensitive passages, he is unable to do so at this time. However, given the public interest in transparency in this unprecedented circumstances, the president has directed the Justice Department personnel to, oh God, am I reading the right thing? Personnel be available to give technical assistance to the committee should the committee wish to revise the February 5th memorandum to mitigate the risk identified by the department. The president encourages the committee to undertake these efforts. The executive branch stands ready to review any subsequent draft of the February 5th memorandum for declassification at the earliest opportunity. Okay?
Well, did you see the memo that Rob put up? This is what he said that the Democrat, I'm going to let him get in on this a little bit. He said this is what the Democrats.
Dear America, the other memo is fake.
This is what they wrote.
This is what the
Democrats wrote, and President Trump sent it back. Okay, Rob.
Love it, Rob.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Now here's the deal.
What's the deal?
Okay. The president, they deliberately put classified information in this memo to try to be funny because they knew that the president cannot release that because it can risk lives.
That's right.
It can risk American lives, probably our military lives. So we can't release that to the public.
And this is the games that they play.
And I thought they had something.
I thought they had something
so
too.
That lets me know they don't have anything.
Not a thing.
The mere fact that you're going to put some stuff in there
deliberately,
it won't be released.
Let
me know you don't have nothing really to release.
That's right.
That these people really did collude together to try to undermine this administration and try to stop President Trump's campaign.
That's right.
They unmasked him. They abused their power. And each and every one of them needs to be locked up.
They surely
do.
That's exactly what they did. Because I thought that they had some stuff to come back. Now, whenever the Republicans was releasing their memo, it was like, oh, no, you shouldn't do it. This going to happen, that's going to happen, and that's going to happen. Well, did nothing happen, but we found out the truth about what happened on the Democrat side.
Yes, we did,
Okay.
girl.
Then the memo said, well, we got our stuff. We coming back with our stuff.
That's what they said.
We don't drop our stuff. Bam. Okay, because they was looking for President Trump to take and redact some stuff, take some stuff out, so they can come back and be like, oh, you missed this, you missed that. But our president is so clever. He said, bump that.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw it back at you.
Right.
And then I'm going to give you some people, some help, some personnel.
So we know you must don't have the right personnel.
Y'all
probably can't maybe see.
Can't remember not.
Can't see. Because see, when I was looking at that picture day with Obama, they keep saying it was Photoshop. It may have been. I didn't have my glasses on while I was looking at it.
I know I was
just looking at it.
With all 4 eyes.
But I could tell without my glasses that wasn't Michelle Obama. But what I'm saying is, Cynthia, you're so right.
Yeah.
These Democrats, I don't know who. Listen, don't hate the player, hate the game.
That's right.
And respect the hustle.
That's right.
Now we see you all trying to hustle.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Either you got something or you don't.
Or you don't.
Either you can bring it to the table.
Bring it
or don't. But don't be playing no tick for tat patty whack with us.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right.
Period.
Because they know they don't got nothing.
They ain't got nothing.
Not
they don't even got nothing, not even a good leg to stand
No,
on.
they don't. No, they don't. No, they don't. There's so much stuff that's coming down the pipeline. And right before we was about to come on, I think they released some of the FISA court judges. I don't know who is connected to
who. Yeah, we got to find out the movers, the shakers, and the players, and the fakers.
We got to see
because I keep saying that I want to see who were the FISA judges that signed off that went on ahead and approved
this stuff. That's
was it the same judge? Was they different judge? Was these anti-Trump judges? Yeah, I need to see this.
Yeah. And who?
Yeah, yeah. Look like the chickens are coming home to roost.
That's right.
Well, Trey Gotti basically confirmed this, saying the Democrats are politically smart enough to put things in a memo. They have to be redacted. Therefore, it creates this belief that there is something being hidden from the American people. But Trump's doing them one better and giving it back to them to change so that they can't gross about any changes. So I'm glad he sent it back. Make the changes. Take the classified information out. We want transparency too.
Right.
We want to see again what you all have done again.
That's right.
To outrageous again.
Yes. What narrative are you trying to change?
Right.
You know, that's the deal. I was looking at the news whenever the Republican memo came out, and somebody on the Democrat side said, well, the Democrats got to come and change the narrative. This was before the Democrat submitted their memo. They said that they got to come and change the narrative.
So they put classified information in the memo to try to
they want to change the narrative. That's right.
You know, Democrats, these people are crazy.
Girl,
they want to destroy this country.
Yes.
If the president would have put out their memo with that classified information,
that's right.
It wouldn't have been he let us put out the memo. It would have been he put that memo out and it had classified information.
That's
he didn't know no better than that.
Yes.
That's what they're trying to do.
All of this trickery. All of this game. Nobody got time for that.
Nobody got time for that. Well, girl, speaking of time, baby, listen, 1.5 trillion infrastructure plan have been laid out. We will, and the president said we will build gleaming new roads, bridges, highways, railways, and waterways all across our land. And we will do it with the American heart, American hands, and American grit. I absolutely love it. Because when I was in Texas, that driver that had us bouncing like this, I felt like we was on the roller coaster, like I wanted to just
on some hydraulics.
And I said, y'all, there's a lot of construction going on here. What's wrong with these roads and stuff like that? Yeah. So I got that, honey. So $200 billion in federal funds to spur at least $1.5 trillion in infrastructure investment with partners at the state, local, tribal, and private level.
Okay.
New investments will be made in rural America, which has been left behind for too long. Decision-making authority will be returned to the state and local governments. Regulatory barriers that needlessly get in the way of infrastructure projects will be removed. All of this red tape. You go and you put in a permit and it takes you 17 years to get it approved. What the hell are y'all doing for 17 years? How many of it is it just one snail person running the show? How is it when I put in a permit, you don't got all this stuff tagged to it? And it takes 17 years.
Now I gotta go do this. No, I gotta go do this. No, you gotta 1 year, gotta wait 1 year before that. Yes.
Permits for infrastructure projects will be streamlined and shortened. America's workforce will be supported and strengthened.
That's right.
This is going to bring back opportunities, jobs, workers across our country.
Prosperity.
We need it. We need it because some of these states we go into, some people still living on dirt, muddy roads.
Yes.
It is sad.
It's sad
to be sitting here.
Yes.
And people are still living on dirt, muddy roads.
Waiting on buggies and wagons and horses or
they
something.
Can't even get out of their road because it's muddy. They need to have a road there.
That's right. Especially if they're paying taxes.
If they're paying tax dollars. Oh my goodness. So he right about that.
That's right.
So I absolutely love that, child. I absolutely do. I mean, our president, look, he ain't waiting on nobody.
He's doing a fine job.
He's doing a fine job with that. And then you all, so the left want to get all upset about him wanting a military parade. Now, I don't see nothing wrong with it. When he said it, I thought it was a good idea. But you had the left trying to compare our president to dictators because he claimed that's what some of the dictators do. Because the left claims that, right? But wait a minute. I don't see anything wrong with having a military parade, honoring our military.
That's right.
Honoring our veterans.
That's right.
What's wrong with that?
Exactly.
You know?
And was a lot of them is saying that the money that's going to be spent and doing the parade, they are against that. A lot of people on the left are against the money that it's going to take in order to do this parade.
But what happens when they have their little wussy hats on and being offensive? And then after the parade, they leave trash. They so nasty. Those women are so nasty. They leave trash everywhere. Tax dollars.
That's right.
Got to be paid to workers to come clean up your trash.
Mess.
What about that?
What about
you see how taxpayers is funding their stuff?
You see that?
They don't even have enough sense.
Women with wussy hats
behind themselves.
That's right. That's right. And then also, nobody said nothing about the over $1.7 billion that Obama shelled out to Iran, taxpayer dollars. Ain't nobody said nothing about that money just being dished out. Okay. We could have used that money to have the military parade and it would have been used for something good.
You know, you said something about Iran and it just popped in I was reading something about Keith Ellison, who is a Democrat. He works in the DNC.
That's right.
How he was over there having dinner with one of the
leaders in Iran. That's right.
Him and Louis Farrakhan. And my thing is, Iran is a dictatorship. What the hell?
Yeah.
Is your black ancestors doing up over there?
When Obama was there too?
I don't know if Obama
was there too before he became president. Yes.
Before him.
I believe I have to look it up.
Well, no, Obama was president in 2013. I think I didn't read Obama. I read Louis Farrakhan and I read Keith Ellison.
Okay.
But my concern was Keith, you don't know no better. This Iran, I don't think they like us. I don't think those dictators over there like the United States.
I don't think that they like us at all. But 1.7 billion Obama shelled out to them. Wasn't nothing said about that. Look at the businesses that have to be closed down whenever these protesters get out in the streets with their wussy caps on and be marching. Don't know what they protesting about.
Don't know what they protesting.
But you got these businesses that got to close down because of all of the foolishness that you got going on.
So I don't want to hear nothing about where our tax dollars are not paying. Yeah, some kind of way our tax dollars do pay when you go out there and you march and you leave all your trash
in the street.
Now taxpayers' dollars got to pay for workers to come and clean up your mess.
That's right.
Boo.
That's right.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, you all. Listen, when we come back, some stuff from the email grab bag.
That's right.
We'll be right back with more Chit Chat.
Hey y'all. Okay, so I know that you all have been having problems with these social medias not getting our notification. You can't find us. You're getting booted off whenever you watch a video. So here's what I want you to do.
Listen up.
Go to diamondandsilk.com and click on Chit Chat. Yes, we back, baby.
That's right.
With Chit Chat at diamondandsilk.com. So if you can't view it on Facebook, Twitter, Periscope, Instagram, YouTube, then go on over there to our website.
That's right.
diamondandsilk.com.
Because you know they're coming for us, right? Oh, girl.
Go, 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 go. Hey, y'all, go to diamondandsilk.com and click on Chit Chat Live. Diamondandsilk.com. Go ahead, go ahead.
Twitter.
Oh, go, 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 go. Y'all ain't got nothing on us.
Nothing.
Forget you, YouTube. Get out the way. Diamondandsilk.com. It's about time that you melted down, snowflakes. Take a seat, loosen up, zip it up with some tape. Trump show president. Hey y'all.
Hey.
We are so excited about 2018 because of the Diamond and Silk Chit Chat Tour. Now, we want to see your face in the place.
That's
so
right.
I want you to head over there to diamondandsilk.com, click on Chit Chat Tour to reserve your seating.
That's right.
Now, there's two types of tickets. You have the VIP seating and you also have the general admission seating.
That's right.
Okay, and while you're over there, make sure you click on the Shop Now button to get your Trump Bling pins. Baby, we want to represent in 2018. So you want to do all of that on diamondandsilk.com.
Okay, you all, so welcome back. I just want to say thank you for all of your contributions. Thank you for all of your letters, your cards, all of your Valentine's Day cards. Thank you all so much. We love you all so much. Please make sure when you send us anything that you put a return address so we can send you a thank you card back. Now, I want to read a letter that came out of the email grab bag.
Okay.
Her name is Rhonda. I'm not going to give her last name.
No.
She said, ladies, I love you with the love of the Lord. I like you so much and consider you kindred friends. I'm so proud of how bold and honest you are and of your courage to face the world, to tell it how it is. You are fantastic at keeping up with the current events and discerning the truth about them. I'm often brought to consider more about the issues at hand than the things on the surface. I appreciate you. The last election caused me to step up and be more responsible citizen. As far as my involvement in the political process go, I was mortified by the concept of a Democrat president and stayed current, participated in polls, spoke up in my circles, and of course voted. I made it a family event for us to go to the polls together.
Wow.
Please continue to be safe, be blessed. I feel encouraged when I hear your commentary. They are all so well informed. And I love your personality. You are rare and beautiful. Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you so much. And I surely appreciate the fact that you are opening up your mouth. You're standing up for what you believe. You're getting your family involved. And listen, an inch is a cinch, a yard is hard.
That's right.
I'm not telling you to go out there and save the world.
Right.
But when you talk to one person, or talk to two people.
That's right.
And that will spread.
Yeah.
Let them see something different. You know?
Yeah. That's right. That's right.
So that was from Rhonda Ellis.
Okay, Rhonda.
And then you want to read yours, or you want me to read the second one? This one is it's a long one.
Okay. Well, you want me to read mine?
Yeah, go ahead, read yours.
Okay. Hello. I just have a few questions. I watched your show. One, because you two are funny, and I always like to hear both sides. I was a Democrat until this president election. It's like everyone true colors came out. Both sides to me are full of sugar honey iced tea. So now I'm going independent and voting for who is qualified to fit the position. Okay. I disagree with some things you say and agree as well. Now you point out what you believe are facts, but what I don't like is how both of you go in on what blacks needs to do and so on. But yet you both say it's not a black or white thing, but you say things like you both said last night. So I don't know which night she's talking about. Okay. By you going on saying what blacks needs to do and how they need to get off their bus and etc. But what about other races? How about you just say people? It's fine with stating how you feel, but don't group certain people to that. Okay. One more thing. Do you think any other race need to do something like you say about blacks? Have a great one. Miss Martin.
Okay, Miss Martin. Okay. Can I? Woo! I got 1 minute. I gotta get it all.
We gotta get you in, Martin. Okay.
Okay. Now here's the deal. Let me tell this. Yeah. Let me tell you why I have to call out Blacks.
That's right.
Our Black people, my Black brothers and sisters,
right.
African American.
That's right.
Why? Because we are always the ones getting left. Because we had a Black president that didn't do nothing for Black people, and Black people got left again.
That's right.
So that's why I have to specify.
Yes.
Because if I don't specify,
that's right.
Black people gonna feel like they left out.
That's right.
I don't know if it's culture. I don't know if it's in their mind. That's why I have to call them.
That's right.
So that they can pay attention.
Yeah.
Because some of them, a lot of them are stuck into reality TV.
Right.
They don't even know what's going on in politics.
That's
they
right.
don't even realize they got left into stuff been pushed and they ain't part of the equation.
Exactly.
Go ahead, girl.
And also, when you go to our wall of shame, it is not white folks that's calling us coons. It's Black folks that's doing it. So whenever I'm talking about someone that may have called me a coon, I would prefer to be called a gal or a girl versus a coon by a Black person. I got to call out the person that's doing it. Now, if it was a white person, I would let the white person know. White person, I'm not a coon. But it's a Black person. Right. So I got to let the Black person know. Black person, I'm not a coon.
And I know we got to go watch Sean Hannity.
Yes.
But what I want her to also understand is that sometimes we got to call you out so that you can come up.
That's right.
We are tired of these Black leaders holding us back.
That's right.
Still marching around here as if we're in the 60s when you know we can eat at the same lunch counter.
That's right.
You know good and doggone well that these statues ain't done nothing to none of us.
That's right.
Half of us didn't even know what the statues meant.
I know. I
got to call that out. And see, if the Democratic Party was so good for Black, then why are they always complaining about something?
Why Black folks still broke?
Okay, that's right. Okay, so that's why, and I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
and I know Black people feel uncomfortable.
Well,
but this time I don't want us to get left.
That's right.
This time I want to make sure JoJo down the street has a good job.
That's right.
I want to make sure that father that done got out of prison and the legal alien ain't took that job. But he can go get that job.
Roscoe on the corner don't have to go break into the chicken joint.
That's right. He can go
buy some chicken.
Or he can go work for the chicken joint.
Right.
So I have to call it out because I don't want from here on out Black people to get left behind.
That's right.
Okay?
All right.
All right, you all.
It's Sean Hannity time.
Sean Hannity
it's
time.
Sean Hannity time.
Listen, you all, don't forget, go get your tickets.
Yeah.
Because we want to see your face in the place.
That's right.
So we're going to have some fun.
Yes, we are.
I'm so excited about it.
Jacksonville, Florida.
Jacksonville, Florida.
Here we come.
DiamondandSilk.com, Chit Chat tour. Click on that and get your tickets. Okay?
Yes.
All right. And don't forget to like us on all of our portals. And make sure we pray every day at 11:21 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
That's right.
We pray for our president. We pray for this country. We pray for everything. Because you know what? Prayer changes things.
That's right.
And no, it's not about Black, white, Hispanic, Asian. It's about all of us being American. And every last one of them got to get up off our ass and go to work.
That's right.
And every one of us is going to have to help our president make this place great again.
That's right.
Now, we was just coming to give y'all the 211. We call it 211 because it's 2 of us.
And we're the ones giving it to you.
So in the meantime and in between time, we will see you all next time right here on Diamond and Silk Chit Chat. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye. Go watch Sean.